Hello Autobots and Decepticons, my name is Soundwave and today I'm bringing you some Transformers War for Cybertron action. And I had some Zeta Prime requests, so I am taking care of that. I got Zeta Prime, I'm busting that out. I had an open lobby last night, and I do have some bad news about the open lobby. Well, maybe bad news, I guess. The recordings, I recorded the whole thing for both of them, and they're all very large files, and for some reason Sony Vegas has a very hard time importing these large files, and the sound gets all messed up. Like, it repeats the first 30 seconds in the sound, but it plays like the whole video the whole time, so I got basically no sound for all the games. So I'm going to try to look for a solution to that, so if any of you guys know of a solution for that, please let me know, because I would love to show some of the open lobby games. I definitely had a good time, had a blast, played on the Xbox 360 and the PS3, and I don't know how you PS3 guys can use that controller. I know I sound like a broken record here, but that controller is outright ridiculously hard to use. It's like tiny compared to Xbox 360, so your hands get all cramped up, and it's just hard because when you're so used to pressing certain buttons, it makes it rather difficult. So I'm gonna look for a different controller so I can more comfortably play on the PS3. And also, my friends list, I believe, is full on the PS3. I didn't know what the limit was. I guess it's full, so I can't accept any more friends at this time. But eventually, maybe if I don't play with some of you guys, if you guys don't have Transformers or you play different games, I'll have to just remove you. No offense, but I'll just remove you and play, or pick up some people that play the games that I more or less play, if you don't play Transformers and other games such as those. So I'm Zeta Prime here, doing a little bit of a weird combo. I got the Null Ray on, so I apologize for my sniping ability. It's not the greatest, but I saw the Null Ray sitting in that pile of weapons, and I just couldn't resist my chance to take some Decepticons' faces. And I actually don't really use the leader class too often, so it was kind of, you'll see some bumps in the road here in this gameplay. A little bit about Zeta Prime, he was first introduced in the G1 series. He had a very short live there. He did carry the Matrix of Leadership, and he did hand it off to Sentinel Prime, but he didn't live too long. He died in the wars real quickly. And in the comic book, he actually was in charge of gathering the army for the battle against the Decepticons of the Civil War in Cybertron, and he recruited a bunch of people. A well-known one was Blur, and he got him off of like the racetracks, and Blur was a famous race car driver, if you guys didn't know that in the comic book, so that's kind of a cool little tidbit fact on that. And then if you played Transformers War for Cybertron campaign, you'll know that Zeta Prime had a pretty big role. He tried to stop Megatron from getting the Omega Key, but he could not stop him, and Megatron eventually just crushed him, and then Zeta Prime basically just fell and died. And because of Zeta Prime's death, Optimus Prime I should say, was elected to become the new Autobot leader, and it's basically all because of Zeta Prime's effort to stop Megatron. And although he failed, he did create Optimus Prime, which we all know and love today. So that's kind of a little bit of a side story on him. If you guys know anything else about Zeta Prime, please let me know. He is kind of a mystery to me, as he hasn't been in too much. I mean, this was like kind of the first introduction that I've actually played with him and got to kind of feel his character and knowing about him. I knew about like Sentinel, and I knew about Optimus, of course. So Zeta, he's kind of the fallen hero out of everybody. So a moment of silence for Zeta. And now a little bit about the gameplay. Playing a little Conquest this morning. I had a couple of Zeta Prime gameplays on the open lobby night, like I said, and I wanted to put those on so bad, and I just couldn't because the sound was just, all it would do was repeat the countdown over and over, and then Optimus saying power struggle, over and over and over. So the sound is just horrible. I hope to find a solution for that. So here you see me rocking the Null Ray. I like the Null Ray. I wish it was on the Scientist. I feel like it would be a sweet Scientist weapon, as you could fly up and perch on the tops of the environment and just wreak havoc with the Null Ray. And the Null Ray was Starscream's weapon in the G1 cartoon, so I'm surprised that they did give it to the Scout. But I'm trying it out a little bit different. There you see just a horrible shot. And I usually do kind of like what you see me there, a little try to quick scope in on the null ray, shoot him once, and then switch to my other weapon, because the null ray is a very damaging weapon and it will take people down. And I like the null ray in this game. I like how it has a lot of damage and stuff because it takes skill to use. It definitely takes skill to use. It's not like the frag launcher. I hate that thing. I'm gonna go out and say it right away. I just absolutely hate that frag launcher. That thing, you just pile up the ground with that, or just anywhere near the person, and it'll kill them. The damage is way too strong on it. So that's the one gun that I'm not looking forward, the return of Fall Cybertron, if it does make the return. So there are things that are similar to it. Look at this, a sniper battle between the scout and I win through using the environment. Don't stand out in the open and snipe if you can help it. I know it takes a little bit of time to get used to the sniper in this, definitely because it's such a deep scope, and I believe it's times 12. So you'd really have to adjust to the distance, especially if you've been using the other weapons, because none of them scope in that far. So I definitely use the fusion cannon. I think I dropped out the ion blaster. I like the ion blaster. The ion blaster is a great weapon up close if you can hit the people. It's a precision SMG, which is very cool, and you have to be skilled to use it. And if you can kill a lot of people with that, you're pretty good, because you are definitely landing your shots. And there you see this guy, that's a good tactic to use. He's jumping back. He knows he's got a couple shots into him, so he's jumping back trying to shoot with his leader cannon, but he did not have a good angle. But other than that, that's a very good combat move to do, because the leader's weapon is so good in vehicle form, and you get a lot of it. You can just spam it and spam it and spam it. So it's a definitely good weapon. As you see in this gameplay, you're going to see me throw up a huge number for score-wise, kind of demonstrating how overpowered the leader is. I really didn't want to, I wanted to throw up more of a competitive game, but all the videos, like I said, where the sound is all messed up, so you're going to see me jump back here, use that tactic to get out of there, and I'm still alive in the red. I took so many shots, but I'm still alive, and I'm still able to shoot down on these guys. And at this point, I know I'm on a kill streak. I got the 7 kill streak. I got the 5 kill streak in my pocket, and I just want to get some health and some ammo so that I do not waste them, because it's getting near the end of the game, and I know, look at this guy, he stole Soundwave, you thief you, where are you going, Soundwave? So I'm just gonna fly away from Soundwave, or drive away from Soundwave. And Soundwave is actually one of the people that destroyed Zeta Prime in the campaign. He held him prisoner, and I believe it drained him, and then I think we freed him, possibly. I can't remember. I haven't played the campaign for a while, but I do plan on doing a full playthrough of the campaign after I get done with the campaigns that I'm doing right now, the Zelda and the Raymond, and I will probably switch over and focus a lot on the campaign. I'm not sure. I probably do it on Xbox 360 just because I'm more comfortable with the controls, and it doesn't just kill your hand after a while, unless I get a different controller by then. And I also will probably be doing those live, so I look forward to that. A lot of you guys have been asking me for that, and then I think that will be something really fun and cool to do. And I might do a co-op, or I might just do random people joining in, but I don't know if I'll talk to them or not, because I know I do a lot of co-op with my nephew Ethan, and it doesn't get as many views, and I think you don't, when you do a Let's Play of the campaign, it's hard to do co-op the entire time. I've done individual dual comms with people like Tanner and stuff like that, and that's not bad because it's for a short amount of time. But when you have a long time, unless you guys are really on the same page, it could be difficult to do a dual comm with a full Let's Play. So I give people credit that do that. It's definitely difficult because you guys have to definitely be talking about the same stuff and have the same agenda for that video. So there you see me using the thermal mine. I'm using it by B because it's a heavy traffic area, and this Soundwave has no idea where I am, so I'm going to back up, shoot him with the fusion cannon a couple times, and clean him up. I was actually going to switch over to the null ray and try a quick no-scope on him, but he died too soon, so Soundwave, you are inferior, Zeta Prime, superior. And there you see I'm utilizing his vehicle form of the Zeta Prime and cleaning him up pretty easily there. So this game, oh there, I got a sword, big sword, and the 5 kill streak. I hope they switch the kill streaks around in Fall Cybertron. I feel like the 5 kill streak in this game should have been his 7 kill streak, and it just wasn't. I feel like this 5 kill streak is just a lot better than the 7 because it's a one-hit kill basically when you're around a lot of people, and you can just rake up the kills quickly. So I'm gonna let the rest of this gameplay play out, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. Look at this horrible sniping. I'm splitting the uprights. I'm gonna see how many shots I can miss here. That's my goal. And I'm telling you guys not to stand still and snipe, and here I am standing still and sniping. So I'm basically a sitting duck. Got a couple shots on those guys, but like I said, one shot into the Soundwave back and miss. Alright, so I'm going to be wrapping this video up here, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to leave a comment, leave a rating, and subscribe for more Transformers. Have a great day, guys.